Alright, Shalom. I'm a Hebrew Israelite here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom and to speak about the upliftment of the people on this side, so-called Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, alright? And the downfall of our enemies, alright? So first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well. Salutation and much respect to you brothers out there on the four corners pushing this word out in truth and sincerity, alright? First and foremost, let me get Revelations 18th chapter, because Babylon's on its way out, man. All right. This is Revelations 18 verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils. Alright? It's because after Babylon falls, which is America the Great, man, alright, it's going to be inhabited by desert creatures, man. Alright? And different spirits, demonic spirits. Okay? That's what the scripture says. Alright? It's going to turn America to a total desert, man. Right? You're not going to know where California was. You're not going to know where New York was. Alright? It's just going to be a complete desert. Alright? And the hold of every foul spirit and a cage of every hateful and unclean, every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, man. How is that, man? America went around the world and spread its philosophy, man. Forced its philosophy upon these different nations. Alright? That's what it means when it says the wine, man. Okay? He made the different nations, she made the different nations drunk with her wine, man. Alright? Which is her philosophy, man. That democracy, so-called democracy, all right? That homosexuality pushed in these different countries, GMO foods, every philosophy that they push on this side, all right, in their society, they force that on these other people, all right? That's why it says she made the earth drunken, man, okay? Let me read that, let me continue with that. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And that's how we know it's America, all right? Because all these different areas, all these different regions and countries, they get rich off of America's consumerism, all right? So that's how we know Babylon the Great, without a shadow of a doubt, is talking about America, man, all right? You have China, right? America's in $1 trillion debt to China, all right? Not to mention India and wherever else they get their resources from. So this is how we know. That's why it says they have waxed rich from the abundance of her delicacies, man. Because they like to live decadent, all right? America, you'll have a house with like so much food when it's like a 3-family house, right? But they'll be stocked up with food, okay? They'll shoot away half of their plate. Why? Because they have they live in delicacy, all right? They consume, all right? And that's how these other nations are getting rich. And there's another scripture that says the nations will wail and mourn once America is destroyed, okay? Because America was making them rich, man. That's it, man. They're not going to be mourning for America because America was so great, okay? They're going to be mourning because they're losing money now. Now they're not making the money that they were making off of, okay? You can look that up. America is the biggest consumer on the planet by far. Not even close, man. It's not even a close competition. All right? America by far is the biggest consumer on the planet. All right? And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues," man. When the nuclear missiles come, man, all right, those chariots are gonna come and beam up the elect, man. The elect is gonna be delivered from that, all right. But not all of the nation, all right. 2/3 of our people are gonna be destroyed on this side as well, okay. There's only gonna be an elect that's gonna be saved. The men and their families. That's it, man. And if they have some close friends or some certain people who believe, all right, they'll be delivered as well, okay. But other than that, it's going to be the men of the Lord, the elect, the 144,000, and then, you know, the 1/3, okay? And through that's where the kingdom of heaven is going to come back from, okay? But in order for us to establish this kingdom of heaven, we got to take down this world that we're living in now, man, this wicked kingdom. Because you can't have a wicked kingdom ruling side by side with a righteous kingdom. Only one can sit on the throne, man. All right? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. All right? So that's it, man. Their sins have reached unto heaven, man. All the wickedness that they're promoting on a high level. And now they're indoctrinating your kids with that, man. And making you look like the bad guy if you don't want your kids to learn that indoctrination, man. All right? Teaching your kid that transsexualism is normal, right? When back in the days, that was classified as a health issue, man, as it should. Okay? But if you like to have sex, they'll classify that as a health issue. But they won't classify you wanted to change your sex from one thing to another, man. You know, you see, because this place is twisted, man. All right? This place is a twisted place, man. It's backwards. Okay? Let me read that again. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works in the cup which she had filled to her double. All right? So we're going to fill to these Edomites, all right, double for what they filled, man. All right? And America's judgment is going to be double for what they did to our people, man. All right? Because all of our nation, all 12 tribes were oppressed in America together, man. All right? When it goes down from Judah all the way to Issachar. All right? You see yourself on this side, man? You see yourself on this side? All right. So yeah. So all the tribes were oppressed together, man. Okay. So yeah. Let me continue with this. Verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. All right. How I went into the fact that they consume. All right. That they love to consume. That's how America is, man. That's the motto of America. That's the vibration of America. Consumerism. All right. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow, man. And that's what these Americans feel, man. All right? These Babylonians feel like they're not going to see no trouble, man. Because these other nations, right, they would have to go to like a river or whatever, take walks, right, a few miles to go get water and bring it back to their village or whatever the place, whatever the case is. But them, they can just go to the corner store. That's how they have it set up, okay? And these other nations are copying that model, copying that way, all right? So that's why I said she had lived deliciously, okay? Because she wasn't feeling the pain like how these other nations were feeling the pain, man. There's not an epidemic of starvation going on in America, okay? Or going on in Canada or any place that these Edomites dwell, but mainly America, okay? Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord, the Most High, who judgeth her. All right. So the Heavenly Father is going to bring a judgment where she's going to be burnt altogether, man. All right. Which is going to be from what? Those nuclear missiles. That's what's going to burn her up. All right. It's going to burn up America in totality, man. So that union between North Korea and South Korea, that's going to turn against America because they're going to all turn against Babylon, man. They're all going to turn against it. Okay? They already have Turkey turning against her. Turkey is not allied with America no more, man. All right? They're siding with Russia. All right? So all these different nations are turning on America, and including Britain. Britain's going to turn on America eventually. That's prophesied in the Bible. All right? She who bore you is going to actually hate you, man. And she's going to burn you with fire, man. That's talking about Great Britain. All right? Because where did America come from, man? She came from the United Kingdom. All right? They sailed over here. They took over Gad. All right? And they set up shop, man. They set up shop on this side. Okay? Then they branched off and got their independence. And they became their own independent country, man. All right? Let me get Isaiah 34. Because America's going to be utterly wiped out, man. There ain't going to be no remnant of America. You're not going to be able to go and say, listen, man, this is where I used to live, right? This is where McDonald's used to be. Everything's going to be brought up, man. Everything, the concrete is going to be rooted out when those nuclear missiles hit, all right? The dead bodies that are underground are going to get burnt up, all right? Because the prophecy says, what, 200 million missiles. All the missiles that these other nations have, they're going to shoot it on America, man. Every last missile, man. There's not going to be one missile left, okay, according to the prophecy, all right? You get it. This is Isaiah 34, verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all armies. All their armies, he hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter, okay? And that's when Yahweh Shai comes back. He's going to destroy those different armies. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. All right. So it said that the elements shall be dissolved, man. All right. The only thing that's going to be able to dissolve those elements is that nuclear fire, man. All right. The nuclear missiles from those ICBMs that those other nations are going to shoot off. That's what's going to make this place burn with nuclear fire. Okay. Because they're all going to shoot it on America. America's going to be the main target. All right. Let me read.